Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. I will not be long because I am trying to. I am currently trying to. Sometimes the appropriate word is the appropriate word is the right choice. Sometimes using slang is inappropriate. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm trying to find the right word to describe what I am experiencing with this moon phase. It's currently 4:23. So 4s deal with foundation and home. 2s, making a choice. Giving or taking. For the most part, 3s, building. Coming together with something. Overall, 4 plus 5 is what? 9? Who's in the 9th house? Pisces is 12. Aquarius is 11. Capricorn is 10. Sagittarius, fire energy. I don't know. You know what? Listener, I don't know if it was day before yesterday or 2 days prior when I was talking about the fiery furnace, right? And that could be what, because I was like, I don't understand what the moon is doing. It's doing something. I know it's doing something or whatever. And I don't know if you're experiencing it. Excuse me. That is my second time doing that recording. I can't apologize because I gotta let the air out, and Lord forbid I keep inside and then on my tummy be hurting. No. But anywho, I am definitely awakening. But I came on here because I was drinking my coffee, and when I was drinking my coffee, I became grateful because I forgot. It made me realize how much things we have that are accessible. I don't know where you are, because I know that this is global and this is everywhere. And I will take out the time to do the shouts out to all of you that are in different countries. I will definitely take out the time because I'm so appreciative. Here in California, so let me just take you through what I experienced when I was drinking my coffee. So I took a sip of my coffee. What kind of coffee it is, it doesn't even matter. Okay, it is warm. I'm trying to awaken. I'm woke. I'm just the moon is doing something. I don't know what hour. I think it was witching hours, but so whatever they're doing, it was strong. And it makes me think of the fiery furnace. So, okay, I don't want to get lost, but I had to remind myself, okay, it's all coming together. I like it when I connect the dots, because then more comes. But besides that, so I was drinking my coffee, and immediately I thought about alchemy. I was like, I made some coffee. Oh, I just practiced alchemy. And then I corrected myself. Okay, but I think that's what that is. But anywho, once I just left that alone, immediately I became grateful of how much access we have. It made me think of just people in general. Well, for the most part in California, and I know Californians are considered to be spoiled people, all of us, because if you go out of state, you know, just depending on what state you go to. I know the states that I've been to, just saying I'm from California, you know, I'm spoiled. I have it too good, meaning the resources that we have accessible to us. Okay. And so when I was drinking this coffee, it made me think about the coffee bean. It made me think about the access to sugar. These are ingredients that your yellow collar would not have access to. I can't say common people, because I don't think common people exist anymore. Common interest does, but common people, or do they? I don't know, you tell me. I'm just delivering a message, but at the same time connecting the dots at the same time while I'm delivering a message. So whatever resonates with you, resonates with you. So I was just thinking about the small little things that we have that are accessible, that we are able to access without having to have a process to have access to certain things. For the most part, herbs and ingredients and things like that, like it is freely grown. Especially when I see lavender on the highway, sometimes I want to get out, but then that's stealing. But it's, I don't know. But anywho, I'm talking myself out of not getting some lavender from on the side of the road. But anywho, I enjoy seeing lavender. It's so beautiful. So I was just thinking, and it's connecting to this alchemy. So I'm going to need you to be moving forward. You may not like remember all the time, because sometimes, you know, I could be thinking something or be present in something and then get distracted and totally forget I'm not present. I'm being distracted and I totally forget what it is I was being present in. Okay, so I want your assignment, okay, moving forward, whenever you can, until it becomes a habit, is pay attention to your alchemy. Pay attention. When you warm up water, when you make tea, or when I make tea, when you make tea, how do you do it? Do you put it in a actual cast iron tea thing? Do you throw it in a microwave? Do you like to put the honey in first? Do you prefer your own tea bags? I mean, really pay attention to when that. Now, let me make it more layman. Pay attention when you are, the way you create things and pertaining to anything that has to do with something that you have to consume. Pay attention to that. And then pay attention to your intentions. And then pay attention to the result. Okay. I don't know why I got that message, but for the most part, the overall things is to be very grateful of the things that we have access to. Like if you have little fuzzy balls on your clothes, you can go to the store and go get a fuzzy ball cleaner that cleans your fabric, cuts all the little fuzzy balls off. You know, that much access, even though that's not something that you would consume, but I'm just saying we have so much access to things that we forget some type of process. We forget And it's not something that is wrong because you're not aware. It's a learning process, because the moment that you're tapped in to what you're allowed to be tapped into, listener, it's your experience. And that's how we encourage each other, and that's how we learn from each other, right? So I want you to be very open when it comes to paying attention to how you know, when you open up the refrigerator, somebody may not have them, but if you open up the cooler, when you open up the cooler, okay, I'll just say cooler because it can represent both things, okay? So when you open up the cooler, are you just opening it up? Or are you opening it up like with expectancy? But when you open it, how are you feeling? Are you even really paying attention to the process? Okay? You already have a set mind that you're getting ready to do something, so you're opening up a cooler. Let's say you're getting a glass of milk. You're gonna get some milk, right? Not even under. It's real deep. It's so deep. You know. But moving forward, if any of you guys have been experiencing like a pull, like instead of being recharged, being like your energy being sucked from you, it's coming from the moon, darlings. And I don't know what kind of phase this is. I'm getting fire, and it could be coming from Sagittarius is fire energy. So pay attention. That's why I was like, pay attention and make sure that your intentions when you are anything that has to do with having to consume something, if it's pouring something or making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I mean, from you opening up the things or popping the lid to squeeze the peanut butter and jelly, because everyone's techniques is different. Okay, some people don't spread, they just squeeze it on there, or some people do spread. Everyone's different. So be mindful of your intentions so that you can know the energies that are either trying to attach to you, or what energies are trying to be produced from you. Because all I can look at it as right now, everyone is a walking battery, and it's giving me the Energizer Bunny. But something I wouldn't play around with. So be mindful of giving someone a battery or taking a battery from someone. Be very mindful of that. Make sure you check your batteries and things like that. I don't know why I'm being guided to tell you that, but I'm being guided to tell you that. Okay. What else? Oh, pertaining to the Energizer Bunny, it has nothing to do with sexual, like, I'm not going to say anything sexual. Basically, for some of you guys, this moon was taking away all of the negative energy that was in you, okay? And now you are open and accessible for it's kind of like, you know, growing green, if that makes sense. But I definitely love you. Fire signs and Sagittarius. I did mention you at 423. So I hope all is well. Aries, Leo, I hope all is well, my fire signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, definitely I love you. Be mindful. Please be mindful. I mean, even if you're, I wouldn't recommend you to drink water from the from a water hose. It just depends what kind of water hose it is, but I wouldn't recommend it. What else was I gonna say? Oh, my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have a message for you, water signs. I just can't deliver it right now. Okay. And it's about your water. But my air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you may find yourself, I don't know if it's temporarily, but some of you are being upgraded the gift of sight. So you're going to be able to, your mind may play a little tricks on you. Okay, and it's not schizophrenia. I'm not talking about anything. You'll know. You'll know. Okay. You'll know because it's kind of like when you take a look, it's not going to be there, but if it's your peripheral, it'll be there. For some of you, when you realize that your mind is not playing tricks on you, it may try to approach you. Do not invite it. I wouldn't even acknowledge it, because it's connected to this battery stuff. And only way that I could tell you is what is that saying? Everything seen, no, something about temporal. Everything, not, I was about to give you the thing about faith, but that's not, something about temporary, but that's not the word I was trying to use. I feel like for some of you water signs, like I said, I'm going to give you a reading later. I'm talking to the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius right now. As the sun rises, I'm trying to remember what I was saying. I'm multitasking. Give me a moment. Let me digest what I just said. It's different. One thing about being, because everyone has the gift of intuition, but one thing about when you're writing down the messages, you're able to really get into the dialect compared to, well, for me, when I'm verbally delivering a message and I haven't written it down before delivering the message, it does sound all over the place. So I'd be like embracing the messages that are coming in, but for the most part, some of you are going to be moody because of this phase of the moon. And I had got my confirmation because I had seen these cat eyes, and the cat was gonna run into the street, but it didn't. And I looked into the cat's eyes, and I just remember saying moon eyes. And when I called it moon eyes, it's actually the cat's eyes they look like gold eyes. And I was thinking moon eyes as if it was like a ash white. Okay. And when I said that, I was looking at the cat's eyes like, oh, but I already had said moon eyes. And if I sound really draining, it's because the moon phase has really taken a toll. And you have to remember we have our light and we have our shadow. And you have to take into consideration, not by condemning people who enjoy dark arts. And so I don't know what phase this moon is. I don't think it's a half yet. But some people, that's just what they do, okay, to bring I'm being guided to say balance. That's not my area, so me to sit here and say, like I said, I can't condemn, but what I do know, that some people like dark arts. I cannot judge them, but that's something that you have to be aware of. Okay? It's just something you have to be aware of. And like I said, some of you air signs, I've been talking to you for a minute. Hopefully you're able to digest the little incomplete sentences that I've been giving you for the past 2 minutes or 1 minute. But it sounds like I'm rambling. But I guarantee you 90 days you come back, you're going to be like, oh my God. But, so some of you are going to have a refresh of energy, that negative energy, or that, I don't want to call it juju, that dark magic that was put on you. It's gone. So, that's something to celebrate. And to pay homage to that is by paying attention to your alchemy. Okay? Pay attention to your alchemy. And how you're going to pay attention to your alchemy is being mindful of your set intentions. Even when you're going to your car. Don't go to your car mad. If you're going to be mad, don't get in it. Don't get in it. Breathe. You're not the only one experiencing. There's some and others of you don't. And now is not the time for you to like touch batteries and things like that. You're very electrifying. It's doing a different effect. So if you're earth, water, and fire signs, what you want to do is be mindful of batteries. Okay? For the most part, if they're your own batteries, I wouldn't have them just laying around. But if someone says, hey, can you give me a battery or something, I would just say, you know what, due to my religion, I can't do that, or my belief system, I can't do that. There's nothing wrong with that. And be mindful of people touching you. Okay, it could be simple as a hug, or someone patting you on the back, or just literally touching you with their index finger. I'm all poking out my index finger, because this moon phase it's not tricky, but it just depends on what side of the moon you're on. Are you on the one that's visible, or are you on the one that's behind the shadow? So I love you. This message is not to put fear or have you on eggshells. Basically, SGL said don't touch batteries. No, it's just be mindful of your intention, because what you don't want to do is harness that. Let's say you're mad and you pick up one of those Energizer bunny chart things and you put it in some object in your home to make put it like this. You put it in there for your kids. They got toys. and you are mad and angry. And now you wondering why your child is mad and angry. But you have to understand that this moon phase here is, like I said, it's pulling for others of you. I forgot what I said, but I can't recall what I said. And your kids is telling you it's paranoia activity going on because the object that you put the battery in actually ignited its energy. I'm just saying, believe me. Energy is a very forceful energy. And sometimes it has the power to close doors and open doors. I'm meaning like in your kitchen. You know, slam them, open them, right? Sometimes it's not a ghost. It's just energy. Okay? Your own powers, you're not even realizing that you are the one doing it. So, I don't want to go there because I don't know nothing about that stuff. I'm just delivering the message. So, how do I know? I don't. I'm, again, just delivering the message. And when you are confident when it comes to your gifts, even when it puts you in situations where it's like, I sound crazy. Oh, you are crazy. You know where you're crazy enough to believe in your gift. So, and crazy is a good thing. You know why crazy is a good thing? It's different. Crazy stands out. And I'm not talking about crazy as insane crazy or crazy where you intentionally do things that are crazy. Like, that's crazy. No, I'm talking about, like, you know, it's crazy for you to bet on you, gamble on you, take your own self, take your risk, your gifts at risk. Because there's this saying that many are called and few are chosen. Now I want you to put this in your safe. Many are called. Aren't you glad that you chose yourself? And I want you to really, really digest that the way that you can, because the way I think about it, listener, my collective, earth, air, fire, and water signs, when you choose yourself, when you know that many are chosen, you're choosing your gifts and you're working them to the best of your knowledge, right? And that's where it comes to play when I said that's when we learn from each other, we grow from each other. We're all students and we're all teachers. So no one loses when you choose yourself. But the original saying, many are called, few are chosen, that speaks for itself. Okay? And that has nothing to do with lineage, like it be something being passed down to a certain person. No, it's protocol, it's law. Those who are chosen, that's who the mantle gets passed down to. But for the most part, a lot of people who have authority have made many decisions of whom they feel are chosen, right? In order, remember I was telling you about that shadow energy, right? Sometimes chaos brings balance. So sometimes things have to happen in order for things to be in balance. And Cancer, I need you to understand that, and I'm going to get out of here. Meaning we will meet again. But I need you to understand, Cancer. It went away. Sometimes I'm okay when my messages won't allow me to tap back into them. And then sometimes I really like, man. Like, man. Come on, I was just getting to it. Like, it's like the messages, like the message says, okay, when I send you the message, right? When the messenger sends me the message, and if I don't get to the message when it sends me the message, it's like, well, you're not getting the message. That's how I feel, right? When it comes to my message, so you guys can understand. But I do have a lot of blah moments, but for the most part, when it comes to messages, my messenger or messengers, right? Within my brain, my energy, my signals within my brain, my messengers, okay, if I don't respond to them fast enough, they'll it's like, you know, it's kind of like my brain is spoiled, right, and impatient, and then I'm like, I can be like that sometimes. So I don't get mad, but sometimes I do feel like I get let down. Like, look, look, you know, it's not easy, but somebody has to do it when someone is ready to take the mantle. Okay. And you know, if no one's told you that you are loved, you are loved. For some of you, you may not see it, you may not feel it. For others of you, you have been relieved from love. Let me know how that's going. And others of you, you have accepted love. Let me know how that's going. I would like to know. Till we meet again, make sure you go over to YouTube, check out the channel, check out your individual Zodiac sign whenever time permits itself. Let's see. Email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. There is no wrong question. If I don't know the answer, I'm definitely going to let you know. If I'm being pulled to find out the answer, I will respond, and I will let you know that I am working on it. Currently, my life is a circle right now, so I really don't have the time to, if you do send a question, I'm not going to respond right then and there. So you're going to have to wait, but I will respond and say, hey, I got your emails. Be patient. Because sometimes messages are not supposed to go out. And Cancer, that's what's for you. You're learning the do's and don'ts. Okay? Don't be hard on yourself. It's natural. It's normal if you do have those moments. But for the most part, you don't have to carry any disappointment or thinking that you're not good enough for a full day. And that's going to be very difficult to break if you do that repetitively. So I'm just letting you know, just one day at a time. All right, till we meet again, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.